Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this nice looking mini box. It is by a company called EZCast and they are masters on casting devices. In this video we will show you exactly how that will work, and here's the box, how it looks. It is beautiful. And I do not want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Share this with your friends and family and make sure you click the notification icon and select all in order for you to get notified once we have a new video out. If you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. And click the like button. It really motivates us to these type of videos in a little bit more detail every time. Alright, you can see that the box is really nicely designed. It has a beautiful picture on the top, but there's some little informations around it so you will learn what it will really do for you, and also some information in the bottom, which we will cover in this video. Once you open the top and you take the components out, here is all the components that are part of this. It comes with this user manual that it has a lot of information in it that we're going to cover most of them in this video, showing you how to connect, how you can use it, what each of these LEDs mean once you have it on, also how you're going to be able to choose when you go into each different type of platforms. Doesn't matter if it's Android, iOS, or Windows, or Mac itself, how you're going to be able to process it. Step-by-step guide is in this, and then once you go through a little bit inside, you will see a different language which is also covered in this, and you can go through that if you're speaking that language. Now there is a few packages that are part of it. This is the first one. We will just try to open it, and inside of it you will find a nice HDMI connector. Now both sides are male, so it's not female. Now with that also you're going to get your RJ45 connector, or we call it Ethernet line. The best part is that this is Cat 6, as you can read it, and it is about 3 meters long. There is another box and we will open it. Now here's the best part. Inside of this you will receive a few things. So let's go one by one. The first thing that you will get is the actual wire. One side will be connecting to your EZbox, and on the other side is USB 2.0. I know it's white, but it is USB 2.0. This is where you're going to be connected to the actual little brick that is part of this. We will show you in a few seconds. Here's the little brick. Now this part comes with another little piece. That means is if you are in different places around the world, they will be sending you the proper one, so that way this will be able to connect to that part. The one that I received is made for Canada and United States, which is perfect, and that's what we were looking for. And you can see that it has some writings here that how you can lock it and how you can unlock it. So let's go through and put it on. You have to go this way, push it down, select, and it's locked. Now if you want to unlock it, there is a little part that you have to hold it down, and then you're going to be able to twist. Comes off very easily. Now if you want to put it back on, same way. You don't have to hold this little part, you just have to push it back and it's connected. As easy as that. And then you can take your power connector and you can connect it at the bottom of this, and now you will be able to connect this to the power source. This part we'll talk about that this is 5V 2 amp. And here's the big moment, the actual box itself. It is designed very nicely. I like these antennas that are so big. This will make your life a lot easier when you want to connect to your Wi-Fi. And here you go. This is how it really looks when you set it down on the table. So here you go. It has a nice logo in the front. But once you go to the top, you have a bunch of icons, and you can see that starting from your power, LAN, and then USB, and also Wi-Fi. Now I will go through and show you everything around it. So you can see on the top also there are logos there called EZCast. Then going on the front part, there's nothing but just their logo. Going to the side of it, you just have the actual antenna that goes only 180 degrees. Going on the back part of it, you will be able to see your power connection. Then you can turn on and turn off the power, which is really cool. Then you have a little reset just in case if something goes wrong. And then you have the USB 2.0 connection. You have Ethernet line. You have one HDMI out. And going to the other side, same thing with the antenna. You can only go 180 degrees, and that's about it. Now going to the bottom part of it, you have a little sticker with all the information, and there is a little section that will talk about the 5V 2 amps, which is pretty cool. Then you have 4 little legs so you can stand, and that way it's not going to move when you put it on a flat surface. But you also have 4 little parts for the screws, just in case you want to put this in a wall, or if you have any kind of connection at the back of your TV, you can hook it up and it will stay still. Alright, enough said about it. Alright, so let's get this connected. Make sure that little switch to right here, make sure this popped out. That means it is totally off. And then let's go through and connect the power. And also the HDMI that goes into the TV itself. We will press this little power button. And now you can see that the power's on, LAN is on, and also Wi-Fi is on. Now as soon as you turn it on, that's the logo that you will see. And it goes into the main screen, which is this one. For a very long time that I've known EZCast, you will receive the same screen. Alright, so we will go through to download the actual app for Windows, and then we're going to install it, and we're going to show you screen by screen of what we need to do or how it's done. Alright, so there's the Windows version. We will click that, and now it gives us a bunch of different versions. The one I need is going to be the one on the top. I do not want to use the portable version. Again, you can use it if you want to, but in this case, since this is going to be my main screen, and I'm going to connect my EZCast to my projector so that way we can project some movies, this is going to be a lot easier to go through Windows itself. If you have a beautiful screencast, it's going to work out a lot better. So if you have a 4K movie and you want to go to your projector and you have a 4K projector, this will work accurately, but I have a 1080p, so this will do the job perfectly for me. Now going through to install it, we just go one by one. So I will minimize this, and I'm just going to use my C drive to install it. You can change it to anything you want. We will leave the name the same. Just like always, we're going to install an app. We're just going to click next. If there was any kind of ads, I am sure we would catch on and we would stop that. But this is pure going to help you out, so we will just go next and try this. So once this part is done, I will tell you if you want to reboot. I'm going to say no and click next. And here you go. Now it says finished. So we should have a little icon, which mine is right here. And then we will double click on it. And here you go. Now it is on. The only thing is that it has not been added yet. So we will sign in first. Now signing in is always mandatory for you to keep everything under one umbrella and one contact. So there you go. Now we need to pair this. You see that it says no device is connected. So we need to find a device. And there you go. It found it. And that is the proper number for it. You have to double click on it to select. And there you go, now it found it. That's the exact same numbers on both screens as you can see. And now we can go through to check for updates. So there you go, quality is HD, audio is on. Also the setting is there too, so we can click on settings. And this way we can see more settings inside of it. So what you can do, you go screen resolution is set up under 1080p. You can click on it and you can take it a little bit higher. There you go. Also your screen going to be fit. We're going to keep that on fit, not zoom in. Also your portrait mode, I'm going to keep it on 0. We're not going to switch it around. Your language is here too, what you want to select. Also your password, that's a default password that we have on the Wi-Fi part. We're not going to change that too, to keep it simple, but you can click and you can change your password anything you want. You can also hide it, or you can leave it on, so this way we can see it. Name of the device, you can rename it anything you wish. I'm going to leave it the same, so this way we can find it a lot easier. Since we're using a lot of SSID names, you can probably see it when we went to the Wi-Fi names. Also Wi-Fi channel, we're going to leave it on the same. We're not going to change anything. And also the channel, I'm going to leave it on auto, since my 2.4 is really crowded with neighbors Wi-Fi's too. When you go to the 5G, it says America, we're going to leave that the same. And also channel, we're going to leave it the same. And the bandwidth, we're going to leave those the same, and we will get out. Now under the iOS docking, it says mirror and streaming. That's what they named it. We're going to leave it on both. So this way you're not going to just mirror your screen and show only something like YouTube or pictures, but you can cast the whole screen. It's called streaming, and that we will be able to use that both. And also power saving is off right now. That means it doesn't go to a sleep mode, but you probably saw before that we had some screensavers that was coming up. That's beautiful. If there is anything there for update, it will go through to update, and you can see we have the latest firmware. And if you want to factory reset it, we can click here and we can totally factory reset it, so it goes back to main screen. Now that's not the only thing. We will go back into the main screen. There you go. You also have another button for privacy, so there you go. We're going to leave this as a check mark. We will go back and we're back on the main screen. So now we can mirror the screen. There you go. Now the whole computer screen will be mirrored on the actual cast, and as you can see it right now, which is beautiful, and it looks a little bit different because of the two screens that I have. I'm going to show you in a few seconds. As you can see it right now, it is a little bit different. It kind of looks different for me when I look through both of them. But now the best part for me is that when I go through any of these screens, I'm able to play a lot of things through it. Doesn't matter if it's a movie or anything, now I can get it in a proper quality to be casted on the wall, because I'm going to use this for my projector, as I mentioned before. And here you go, this is how easy it is to process. You can also extend the screen, and then this way you have a second screen. So that way, if you want to use this as a secondary screen, you can do that too. So again, you can see that my mouse just moves from here to here very easily, but there is a little black line in the middle, so I have to get rid of that, and I will figure that out very easily. But for now, there you go, how you will be able to move your screen back and forth. So this one looks like it is 1080p, but this one looks like it is 720p since the screen gets a lot bigger. You can see that, but it works. Or you can just disconnect it and we are done. As easy as that. So this have a lot of little functions that you can go through and play with using your Windows, and then you want to cast it on your actual mini box from EZCast. So when you connect it to the internet, this is what you will see. You have this nice UI, and yes, everything is taken, it looks like, from YouTube. But you have your SSID, your password, and also your QR code that you can scan. So let's go there first and let's scan that. And there you go. Now it shows that to open it, and automatically should take you to the actual EZCast splash screen. It takes a couple of seconds for it to connect, and there you go. So there you go. You have to sign in order for you to play it. And once you click on it, it automatically goes in through and it plays that video for you quickly. But that's how easy it is for you to play something directly from this. So now we can pause it, we can stop it in total, so we can go back to that main screen. Now when you are casting your phone, you can see that I have the Samsung S20 Ultra. There's this much black on the top and the bottom, so that way it will fit on the screen. But if I have to flip it, I do not know if it's gonna flip, and it does not. But you can see it that how quickly it will be able to change screens in order for you to play with it. So it's pretty nice that you can go through it and you will be able to play with it. So now if we go into our YouTube, there you go, it comes up. Now we can select it. So there you go, this is the video that we're going to play. So this is one of our videos. I'm going to play this one, and let's see how it will play. We're going to say play. So it takes a couple of seconds for it to be sent to the actual EZCast, and there you go, now it's playing it.
Thank you for visiting our channel today. I came out to
How nice and easy that is to play with. I really like that. So this was our take on the EZCast mini box. I hope you guys like the video. All the links will be available where you can order it from, and also some more information from the official website. All going to be available in the bottom. Except that, I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is exitex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places, and thank you.